action.
I'm David Lauer. It is April 14th, 2011. We have just been to the administration courthouse. We served the papers and we were refused. They have checked it out. There has been no filing on record. And she threw the papers back at us and requested or demanded that we pay $320 to file the lawsuit.
Okay, and who actually handed the lady the paper? And what's my name?
Terry Nimmer. Terry Nimmers served the papers.
Right. Okay. And so were we filing a lawsuit at all?
No.
Okay.
We were responding
To
a
what?
letter, to a summons.
Well, it said it was what though?
He said it was a summons, it was a lawsuit, but they looked it up in the computer and there was absolutely no number connected to that lawsuit whatsoever.
Okay. So and was there a number in the letter?
No,
None.
there was nothing whatsoever.
Zero.
Okay.
We were responding to a summons, but they could not find out.
Okay. So did they ask you that if you served it on anyone else?
They said we should give it to Janelle Kendall, and we said we already, that Terry had already given them a summons.
And who else? Who?
And also the
County commissioners.
Okay.
Served.
Okay. So, and then as we exited the building, you looked back into the court administrator's office, and what did you see?
A piece of paper still, that piece of paper which you had served to them had been thrown back at us and it was on the floor.
Okay. Did you see if it hit me at all when I was walking past?
It kind of went between our legs. And
Oh,
I
okay.
stepped over it.
Okay, I was just wondering if they were trying to assault me
I
or
don't
not.
think so. I kind of watched that, but I didn't see it.
Okay. Anyhow, you have anything else to say?
But they did ask us if we were filing the case, and we said no. But she expected us to pay $25 filing fee.
So, what did you think of that?
It's a croppable.
Right.
It's their summons in the first place. We're responding. Why do we have to pay for it?
Well, obviously, if there was a case number, then there would be it would be an actual lawsuit
So
then,
it
right?
hasn't been filed at all. They wanted us to do the filing, which we're not about to.
Right. So, what do you think of the letter to start with? If it says there's some sort of lawsuit and there isn't a lawsuit?
It's false.
Very bogus.
Okay. So, what is your opinion of Janelle Kendall then?
Zero. Speaking kindly.
I think she's way overstepped her authority.
Okay.
Totally.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
I'm hungry.
Okay. That's it. Okay, now we're going to do a walkthrough of the experience at the courthouse, going to the court administrator's office. And let's see, we were standing outside at approximately what time? It was 1:20 or something like that. So we were in there prior to.
12:20.
That's when we were finished, right?
So 12:20.
Okay. Okay, so somewhere around 12, quarter after, whatever, we went in, and then we went through the metal detector, and each and every one of us set off the metal detector, and we all had to do something to relieve that, and the deputy was real nice to us, never had a problem on the way out with her either, right?
Correct.
Okay. So we went in and we got lost and we went upstairs and looked around, and then we stopped and asked some guy, and he told us where to find the court administrator's office, and when we got that all straightened out, then we went down to the court administrator's office. Okay?
Yes.
And then we went in, and what did you say you thought her name was?
I think the first gal was Roxy because it was on her bulletin board. Roxy
Okay.
with a bunch of pictures.
Okay, Roxy. Okay. She was the nice lady, and she was pretty helpful, right?
Yes.
Okay. She wanted to know what we were there for, and we told her that serving some papers on some supposed lawsuit filed against David and Carolyn Lauer by Janelle Kendall, right?
Yes.
Right?
So then she said she'd look it up, okay, and then what did she say when she looked on the computer?
Said it there was no number, no filing
What our
number.
case asked us what our case number was.
Okay, yeah, and we said there was no case number on the paperwork, right?
And then when she came back from the computer, she said there wasn't anything in the computer either.
Right.
And
And
that's
then
what she told her partner.
the one who's sitting behind her.
Tall, yeah.
Okay. And then she was kind of snarky to start with, right?
An attitude, yes.
Attitude immediately. And then, what did she say?
She wanted to know if we were filing
Filing a lawsuit ourselves.
a lawsuit. We wanted to file a lawsuit, and you said no. We were responding to a lawsuit
Yeah.
that you couldn't find on the computer. And so then she turned around and said that if you want to file, you need to have signed affidavits from everybody, plus a $325 filing fee.
Okay. And then, what did I say?
You said we weren't going to do that,
Right?
and you gave her the paper, and she said she didn't want it, and you said deal with it.
No, she already had the paper,
She
didn't
had the paper, and she was
Because-
trying to give it back to you.
Right, she was trying to give it back to
Yes.
me. As I was turning to leave,
Yes.
that's when I said, "No, it's your problem now. Deal with it." And then she shuck it across the counter there.
Counter, and it
fell on the
flew to the floor.
Yeah, but I mean, it just didn't fall on the floor. It just didn't go immediately off the counter and fall straight down. It went about halfway out into the
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
into
a
that
little
area.
force behind that.
Yeah, an attitude force behind it.
Yes, definitely.
Okay,
And it was still there when we walked out on the floor.
right? Because Dave, you
I
went.
went to the washroom, and within a minute's time, it came back out, and I could look through the window of the doorway, and the piece of paper was still on the
Oh,
floor.
really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it was.
Okay,
Okay.
and then when we walked out, did the deputy look at us funny or anything like that? Or
Just
okay,
said, have a good day. Very
Okay.
nice.
yep. So in other words, no alert went out that we were causing any problem. We were just minding our own P's and Q's.
Correct.
Okay. So I guess the only person who was acting disorderly was the court administrator or whoever that lady was.
Whoever the tall
Short dark hair.
Okay. Okay, I think that pretty much handles it then. So
And when I came out of the washroom, then
It was still there.
yes,
I didn't see that. I didn't know
yeah. Okay.
that. Okay.
So anything else you want to say?
No, I can't think of any other comments right now.
Okay.
Pretty well covers anything.
Okay. Other than you had fun, right?
it was an experience. It was an experience, so chalk it up.
Uh huh.
Terry,
But was it a good experience or a bad experience?
No, it was a good experience.
Okay,
It was
okay.
good. No, it was,
Okay.
it was a good
Okay.
experience.
Good.
I had no idea, how this is going to work out. And for what we have seen on, your recordings of you and so forth, I thought, oh my gosh, the windows will shatter. No, you didn't raise your voice, no.
No, I didn't.
Everything just fell into place nicely.
Right, because I only respond to whatever they do. If they get loud, I can get loud. Because
They all handled it very nice.
right, except for the last lady who copped an attitude
Yes. Yeah, she did.
after she was served with a piece of paper. It didn't like the fact that she was served with a piece of
She
paper.
was served, yes.
Yes. So there.
And so she's had some experience with judges already and has worked there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you look at her,
So obviously that's the person you wouldn't want to deal with on a regular basis, would you?
no.
no way they
You'd rather have the first person
Yes.
more.
yes.
Somebody
Yeah.
who was helpful and cooperative, friendly. And
Right. Right. So obviously the second lady was the enforcer.
Yeah, yes.
Well, it was, I would say she was the supervisor at least.
Well, the person with the biggest attitude, at least,
Oh,
we'll say that.
Yeah, that's what that was.
Yeah, the first one was there to accommodate for the general public, whereas that second one, we cover the courts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cover the courts.
She takes
Yeah, she definitely wanted some money. That's no doubt about
Yes.
that. That was the only thing on her mind. Comply. Cough up the cash now.
Why should we do the filing fee when we're not the one filing the court case?
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Well, that's how they sucker money out of a lot of people. Okay?
Yep.
Done?
Yeah, I'm done.